Hey team, greetings. Welcome back to our Section B Math Olympiad paper. This is for the BMO Round 1. And in today's video, we're going to be focusing on the Section B 2020 paper. In particular, this question here. So I want you to focus exactly on how I approach this question, how I break it down into smaller, more manageable steps. Feel free to take notes and pause the video at any given time. Comment below if you have any questions and any feedback. But with that in mind, let's embark on a thrilling expedition of numbers. Given that an integer n is the sum of two different powers of 2, and also the sum of two different Mersenne primes, prove that n is the sum of two different square numbers. Now remember, a Mersenne prime is a prime number which is one less than a power of 2. Right, so we're looking for a number n that is the sum of two different powers of 2. And because they're different, we can say that a is less than b. And it's also the sum of two different Mersenne primes, hence the -1. So I can also say that k is less than e. But I can say something more. Because both of these are prime, we know that they have to be bigger than 1. And now if we look at the right-hand side, this is clearly even, which means this side is also even. So we know that a has to be bigger than 0. So we have two even sides. So let's take out a factor of 2 here. And we'll do the same on the other side. And we're going to combine these two -1s and take out the factor of 2, and that's what we get. I'm going to combine these two -1s and take out the factor of 2, and I get this. So what we end up with here is two brackets that are equal, and it looks like one is odd and one is even. And that can't be true because they know that they have the same value. So it must be that something that looks like it's even is odd. And the only way that can happen is if this is a 1. And so if a minus 1 is 0, we know that a is equal to 1. Okay, I'm going to take the two brackets here. Now I've got 1 plus 2 to the b minus 1, which is equal to 2 to the k minus 1, plus 2 to the e minus 1 minus 1. And remember, I'm going to add both sides. I'm going to add 1 to both sides. So that becomes 2. And so now I'm going to take out a factor of 2, which we know that we can do because we've got the conditions on b and k and e. And we know that these two brackets are also equal. That k minus 2 here must be 0. So we know that k is equal to 2. Moreover, we also know that b must be equal to e. So using all the information that we have found, we now know that we have n, which equals to 2 plus 2 to the power of b, which is equal to 2 squared minus 1 plus 2b minus 1. And we also know that b is greater than 2. So it becomes a question now that what could be b? So let's start by considering whether it's possible for b to be even. So let's give b a value of 2c. And remember, these are Mersenne primes. So let's take a look at 2 to the power of b minus 1. Well, if b was even, that we could write it as 2 to the power of 2c minus 1, with c being a natural number. And that there is a difference of 2 squares. So we could simply rewrite that as 2 to the c minus 1 and 2 to the c plus 1. And remember, this may have to be a prime. So if it is a prime, then one of these must have to equal to 1, which could be this one. And if that is the case, then we could say 2 to the c minus 1 equals 1, which means c would have to equal to 1, which means b would have to equal to 2, which we know cannot be true. And that proves that b cannot be even. So now we're going to let b equal 2c plus 1. And now we're going to take a look at the number n, which we know is 2 plus 2 to 2c plus 1. And we're trying to show that this is equal to the sum of two squares. So what things could we square to end up with an expression like this? Well, you might want to start thinking that 2 to the power of c squared is equal to 2 to the power of 2c. And it may look like we're in the right ballpark, but for that to be one of the squares, we would need to add one more 2 to this, plus 2. And this now would tell us that it's definitely not a square, so it's only 2 more than that. But we are in the right direction, so let's have a look at things that are close. And let's take a look at 2 to the power of c and square them and see where it takes us. So if we now have 2 to the c plus 1 and we square that, and we know that's equal to 2 to the 2c, plus 2 times 2 to the c plus 1, and then 2 to the c minus 1 squared is equal to 2 to the 2c minus 2 lots of 2c plus 1. And it just happens that if we add these two things together, what are we left with? We're left with 2 lots of 2 to the 2c. So again, you can see that here. And these can cancel out directly, and we can be left with plus 2, which is exactly what we were looking for in our top section here. And that there is proof that n is a sum of two different square numbers. And there you have it. Our deep dive into the challenge of the BMO Math Olympiad 2020. We've navigated through an intricate problem, employed an elegant strategy, and witnessed the magic of mathematical insights. Remember, every problem that you encounter is a chance to sharpen your analytical skills. So whether you're a competitor, an enthusiast, or simply a lover of the art of numbers, keep on exploring. So until next time, keep those gears of curiosity turning and those equations of excitement alive.